with the Super Bowl just roaming around the corner. And for those who are very excited about seeing the Super Bowl, I can care less about the Super Bowl. For me, it's all about watching the alternative version, namely the Kitten Bowl and or the Puppy Bowl, depending. Probably both. Well, nothing says a new month like some Tecmo Bowl. So we're gonna play a bit of Tecmo Bowl while I share what's been happening. Oh. Not like I'm actually gonna straight up play the game, you know. There we go. Alright, let's see what it wants. All calm, thank you. And here we go. We're gonna place. Gonna let the computer play itself while I start talking about what's been going on. Now, over the past few weeks, after the past weekend, it has been crazy. Starting off with Friday, something happened over the weekend, last weekend, namely, there was a shooting around my neck of the woods, very close. First down. And don't bother asking why it glitches out like that. Probably the ROM or something like that. Anyway, yes, there was a shooting right by where I was. And backstory was I was going to cook some. I cooked some chili dogs over last week. And what I did was I went to Smart Finals to get some chili because we only had one small thing of chili, and that chili was not going to last for, like, say, as long as it was, you know. So I said I might as well just go down, get some chili for a $4 can of chili. Big enough for how many hot dogs I was cooking at the time. So what I did was I came back home, put the hot dogs on after I got the chili, and I figured, well, it's gonna take a while for me to actually cook the chili. So I decided to go. To 7-Eleven just to get some chips and give myself, you know, a little something because, you know, in the month and everything. Got myself a SIM card. And myself a drink. And what happened was, before I got there was a shooting right across the street from 7-Eleven. There's a rundown motel right across the street from the house, right next to Tom's. And Tom's, mind you, is a burger joint right in the same vicinity. There are about 20 guys. Don't know what the hell happened, but I heard 4 gunshots that were within earshot. And I can tell you right now that ain't no way in the world I was going to actually stay there for a while because I really just wanted to get some chips and, stuff that I wanted to get and get on home. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I was wondering, oh shit, are we going to have I was just thinking the worst thing happening, let's see. What if this dude, whoever it is that was shooting was going to make a run for it and therefore, run to our neighborhood. So the first thing I thought about was my folks. So I said, I got to get back home. I got back home, and by the time I got back home, a lot of neighbors were talking to me. A lot of neighbors, they see me, but they often don't speak to me. But as soon as I got there, as soon as I made my turn back home, because I live around the corner from 7-Eleven, as soon as that happened, well, they asked what the hell is going on. I said, well, there was most likely a bad drug deal going down or something, because knowing that place, that rundown motel, there are only 2 things that can possibly happen: drugs and prostitution. I can care less for either one of them. As long as it doesn't happen in my neck of the woods, I'm okay with it. I don't care about it. As long as it doesn't come near me, I can care less. And me, I can care. I mean, like I said, I can care less as long as it doesn't come near my vicinity. Anyway, aside from that, this weekend has been pretty great. And I believe we just had a storm not too long ago. And just a few hours before, and it's Monday now. Yesterday it was a storm. Wind was blowing. As my mom usually says, that hawk was talking. It really was. That wind was blowing. Didn't really go outside. Didn't do much of anything. I just stayed in. Did a few parts for this week. I'll probably do more parts going on as this week rolls on. So I'm only glad I'm okay, because as soon as I got in, it's just, I admit I was a bit shaken up because I was worried about my folks. I'm not worried about myself, but I worry about my family more than myself. That's how I am. So, with that happening, I just had to get back home.
Red 24.
But besides all that, I'm safe and sound. We know we live in crazy times now. 2016 is the sequel to 2015, the year of the butthurt. Now we have people who are extremely butthurt or otherwise diplomatic douchebag ass crackers. I really do think that. People who push their beliefs on other people are just downright ass crackers. I mean, that to me, I don't care about that. That's the reason why I stopped going to church. I stopped going to church because of that one reason. Because everybody was too goddamn pushy. It's like you're telling me, oh, I need to be part of the fold. Oh, this is the reason why you're doing this. No, I'm pretty sure the good Lord intended me to do something more than just go to church every Sunday. And or, every Thursday choir rehearsal and whatnot. Plus, on top of that, well, my folks are getting older. They really aren't that, especially my mom, she's not really that outgoing as she used to be. She's trying, but, gotta be patient with her. I'm trying to be as patient as I possibly can with her. It's not easy, though. Because as she's getting older, the more I worry. And the more I worry about her, the more upset I get. And I try to deal with her the best way I can. Otherwise, there's some things I just can't handle by myself. Aside from that, family life has just been the same as always. Take it one day at a time. If I wish to go on my vacation, I just have to be ready for it, whenever that is. It might not be March. It might be later. It's hard to tell. I like to give myself a break after everything that has happened from 2014 to 2015. Part of me is just saying, go. Pack for a week. Pack for a week. Go get yourself a ticket. However you're going to get a ticket. And just go. I'm sure they'll understand. You're not going to stay long anyway. You just need a break. First down. So, it's just a matter of time with me, Also, what also has been happening in our neighborhood is another one of our neighbors passed away. And she, just like another neighbor that passed away last year, was somewhat a pillar of the community. She was a nice old lady. I could tell you that right now. She was a very nice old lady. I didn't mind spending time talking with her because she usually just calls me over and, asks how am I doing, and, I usually spend like at least half an hour before I go on and do my little business, whatever that is. Aside from that, well, as I mentioned before, we are going to have a new store. It's going to be a Save-A-Lot. It's no longer going to be. It used to be a Super Buy. And let me tell you, Super Buy was so nasty. Food wasn't fresh, and yet they had the nerve to put, say, $4 for $4 or $5 for a gallon of juice. I could see $3 for a gallon of juice. But I will not, and I repeat, will not stand for something like $5 for juice, or $5 or $6 for juice. $4 for for milk or something, a carton milk. Okay, that I can see because the kind of milk I get is like about that. It's about that kind of price, like 3.50. I could see that, but everything else I wouldn't get for anything. I would just get the sodas and get the hell up out of there. Aside from that, hopefully soon when they have Save a Lot all built up and fully stocked, I can actually go to the store to where it's just right there, around the corner, and get what I need to get for the household, and then just come right back. I don't have to really walk all the way down to Smart and Final. It's a good thing. Because my job is, right down there, but, normally I don't like to really go down there. Because it's so tiresome when I get up there. I get hard, so as I'm getting older, as much as I exercise, I'm getting more tired as I do so. It's not because of my weight size here, it's just like weather. I had to take into account weather and everything else that goes along with it. So since this is like, since it's winter time and storms happen, that usually means I'm going to be a lot more tired because this kind of weather usually just puts me to sleep. And I mean, it puts me to sleep! In a good way. Yes, aside from that, yeah, you probably want to know about what's happening on my channel. Well, as you can tell, I'm bringing back a lot of old projects back into the fold. Some that I haven't finished, some that I need to finish, just to say, okay, have it done, put it behind you, move on. I'm pretty sure people want to see something else besides the stuff you've been posting. This is the inside of my mind you. This is my head talk. So namely, after all this, yeah, I really want to just finish off some of these old projects that I had, but I never did finish because, excuse me, a whole lot of stuff. And I do mean there's a whole lot of stuff going on. There was technically, family issues going on, so therefore I had to basically be part of it. And, what I did on YouTube, it had to take a back seat. But now that I have more time and things have settled down a bit, well, I now have the time and the energy to actually just go back to doing what I enjoy doing. So another thing I need to point out is that I've actually kept a record of all the games I've done for the last 5 years or so as a Let's Player. And from what I counted, I have done 99. I have done just about 99 games. That counts for the novel plays too, so that counts. All the games I've ever done, I'm not counting vlogs. I'm not counting vlogs. Or should it be vlogs? Yeah, not counting vlogs. And my count currently is 99. My current count is actually 99 games. So I figure, when I actually finish my next game, whichever that might be, it doesn't matter what game it is, but whichever game that is going to hit the 100 spot. As a special, I'm going to do a game to commemorate my 100th game completion. My 100th game completion. Now, I'm not going to say what it is. Because I'm going to leave that as a surprise. However, if you want to drop titles on what you think my 100 game project will be, feel free to do so. You can guess all you want. I'm just going to enjoy all the feedback that might come with it. Like, oh, what will you be doing? I cannot tell you what I will be doing. I cannot give you a hint. But it is something that I have to undertake because I feel it deemed necessary. I can't say if it's a good game or a bad game. But it is going to be a game that will commemorate 100 completed games. And like I said, it's going to be something, you know. It's really just going to be something special, and it will happen on this channel. Now, I have been really busy with other games, namely like Borderlands, the pre-sequel, Warframe, Payday 2, and the like. I've been playing games with my friends, even Tabletop Simulator. Been doing quite a bit of co-oping as of late. Always a good thing. And aside from that, you know, we're still here. We haven't hit that wall yet. Sometimes Warframe might cause people to hit that wall. And you know what that kind of wall is. That proverbial wall that just basically says, well, what are you gonna do? The game will make you or break you. Which is it? I don't think it's hit yet on my end. But I'm pretty sure it will soon hit. So that's why I'm not on Warframe as often as I normally am, because I don't want to get myself burned out. On certain games, I just want to not play it so much as to, you know, enjoy it for what it's worth and not get myself burned out from it. That's the reason why you haven't seen much of every other game that I have planned on my channel. Because technically, it's kind of difficult to actually try and finish every game that you actually have planned out. Like, you want to plan it out, but it's kind of hard to plan it out sometimes. So with that, you know, it's sometimes terrible, but it's sometimes good because it gives you something to do. So that's why what I'm trying to do now is, like, if I can finish something from, you know, last year, or actually make some good progress, and just say, okay, let's move on. Let's get this. Let's get this rolling. Come on. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Because I have been knocking out a few games lately, so I can't just really just give up that momentum. So I need to have that momentum. I need to have that momentum still going. And as many games I have on my desktop that I need to clear, I will definitely, more likely, just clear them. Even if that means I have to basically replay it, and to do everything right, then that's what it's going to take. But other than that, as far as everything else is concerned, it cleared itself up. Ain't that? That's nice. It actually cleared itself up. Anyway, I just hadn't noticed until now. Like, oh, it glitched. It started glitching, and now it just cleared itself out. But aside from that, now what I plan to do is whatever I have that's still in rotation, work with it. You know, have a week of what I'm working on currently and what I still have going on as like still ongoing. It's like, say for instance, Saint Seiya Soldier Soul, I still have that going. And I can tell you, right after I do like all the arcs, Let's Play will be over. Because I'm like, I'm on the third arc of the series, the Poseidon arc. I'm nearly done with the Poseidon arc. And then pretty soon I'll be doing the Hades arc, which is the last in the series of the original anime series. So that's gonna be a thing. If I go back to Dragon Ball Xenoverse, I'm just gonna have a major overhaul of technically just like just giving my character just a whole bunch of stat boosts and everything. Work on the parts that just need more strength. You know, a lot of readjusting. Now that doesn't mean I'm going to start the game over. It only means I'm just going to just play the game in secret for a while. Do a lot of level grinding and whatnot. And then when I get back to it, probably then I might be able to finish it. Aside from that, I got a whole bunch of other games that just need finishing. But I will get to them in time. It doesn't mean that I forgot about them. It's just that a lot is just coming in, so I'm just like, there are a lot of games that just need to be covered. They don't have to be popular, and they are popular. They're just games that need to be covered. Because most of you have seen what my future project, what's on my project list. Some more known than others, and I will put my own little spin on it. Another thing I plan to do is before this year is up, I'm actually going to do the following. I'm actually going to bring back. I haven't done this in a while because I have been giving it a lot of thought, and I've been thinking of bringing back my singing videos. Now maybe I want to have some feedback before I do it. But I really like singing, you know. I really do like singing sometimes, and I do need to. I sometimes like to share it. Might not be as good as the actual person singing the song, but I enjoy it nonetheless.
Blue 43, blue 43.
So another thing, yeah, aside from my singing videos, later down this year, I will bring out the first, and definitely not the last, Project Tenkai. Now for those who are wondering what is Project Tenkai is technically a game. It's technically a game that is so epic, so monumental that it cannot be just a mere let's play. I'm not going to tell what that first game is going to be because I have quite a small number of games that could be considered Project Tenkai material. But there's one I recently got over the last year, but I never did install it yet. But it is one of those games I actually had that was sent to me. And I have a whole lot of games that have been sent to me by mainly the RCO themselves. Some were from my list, some they feel, oh, well, you might like this. I'm not going to say what's going to be first on the list of Project Tenkai, but I can tell you it's going to be something that you're going to enjoy watching and me just doing. So with that, I think that covers everything that's happening so far. So, with this, I think I'm actually done with this because I don't have anything else to say. I mean, everything else I've actually shown, you kind of know what I'm going to be working on in the not too far future. As soon as I knock everything else out, then comes the featured Let's Plays that I plan to do for this year. They might be back to back, or they might be, monthly or quarterly. I don't know. We'll just see how things roll out in the near future. So with that, I have been the Tenkaichi of gaming and otaku, Ichigo Musco, and I look forward to seeing you guys real soon. So take care, God bless, do be careful out there, and Senpai's blessings upon you all. I'll see you next time.